I reached the pass, Chankheli, 3,500 meter. Unfortunately, none of the little tea shops here is open, so I just continue my trip towards Ghamgadi, where I want to have the chain a little bit tightened because it has loosened up again over the last few hundred kilometers. Rather rough and harsh road, and grease it a little bit. There in this direction is Ghamgadi, you can't see anything. That's the main district village of Mugu, where I hope to stay overnight. It's only 9:30 in the morning, the 5th of May, I think. And now we are in Mugu. This pass up there is 4,200 meters. 2 years ago I went up there and had the drone flown for a perspective. Here again, Chankheli Pass sign. Old forest growth. We used to walk this path. That's the walking path through here over the pass before the road was cut into this rough and rocky mountain range. We walked many times up and down in 4.5 to 5 days from Humla to Jumla or vice versa. How much easier is it now by road with a good bike? Though the environment had to pay a toll to cut this road. Here lally grass or rhododendron in English, beautiful still in flowers at this altitude, even in May. The road winds itself through this dense jungle of Karsu wood. Karsu wood is that very hard wood farmers use to make plows out of it because it's known to be very hard. It has also a higher calorific value to burn in the stove for cooking compared to the pine tree firewood, which burns very quick and has a much lower calorific value and energy density compared to this beautiful rhododendron. The road so far still fairly good despite the lack of maintenance, as it was originally built very well by that RAP3 project funded by the UK government. Without this smoke in the air, we could see down into the valley and see even Ghamgadi, which is built on a ridge and is the government center of Mugu district with all the government offices. Many people live there as well and many hotels. And we may stay in one of them beyond, a little bit beyond Ghamgadi. A shepherd with his goats, and typical as it is, he's spinning the wool or bunne. Namaste. Look, this rhododendron. Now, how beautiful is that? It's a long way downhill, but we have time and no hurry. That's the way we used to walk down here before the road was built. Again, no people, all locked. Down there we can see the road ahead of us. Down the valley. There we can see the road. All the rhododendron trees. full of rhododendron blooming. Not in the strongest color anymore, but at their end. Can you imagine, look, all these pine needles on the ground, everywhere. Very easy to put a fire with a single match and the whole ground catches fire. And that's how these wildfires spread like wild and over vast areas and cause this amazing pollution we face right now since a few days. Here from this ridge, we usually had to walk down. We came down this ridge walking down before the road was here. The road, of course, is much longer and more windy, as it can't go as steep up as while walking. So the walking path was up there, all along the ridge, straight up to the pass. Oh, a big tree. Trucks will have difficulties to get through here. Here again we crossed the walking path, the previous walking path, which went up here, straight up. And we come here in curvy winds on the road. Also this house is all closed, no one here. And we go further down into the valley. Nice protection built by that RAP3 project to build this whole road from Ghamgadi to the river where we crossed on the ropeway with the bicycle and me in the basket. That was built over several years by the UK government funded. Very successful project. If maintenance only would be kept up, at least to the minimum, that would be amazing. This road could provide so much benefit. There is only the bridge missing, which the government wanted to build themselves, but now 3-4 years into the road's existence, the bridge has not even started to be built. Very nice ride. Right down there is the bridge. RAP3 also built to come this side to cross the Chankheli Pass. A few more serpentines and then we are